Hello, I'm Dieonik, and welcome back to Let's Play Danganronpa. So, we are doing things, probably. If I open my thing, it'll tell me exactly what I have to do. Having confirmed there was no one in the area. Oh, okay, so we're in her room. Okay, so we're just looking around, I guess. We're going through her crap. Despite thinking to myself that it's not right to look in other people's trash, I took a quick peek. What the? No doubt about it. This is the DVD she got in the AV room. Now that I think about it, I never asked өм뾱은þɁ what she saw. Didn't you? But all I can do is wait for her to tell me herself. Or you could take it and go find out. Yep, girls showers do indeed come with a lock. I'm a little hesitant to go inside. Okay, but go inside then. Okay, alright, fine, we won't take your trash. Fine. Alright, what else is there? Sinuses. Okay, let's go through her desk. In my room, there was a tool set, but өм뾱은þǘ, there's a sewing kit. And next to it is a human pressure point diagram. It's not fair to өм뾱은þǘ for me to snoop around her room too much. I should probably head to bed. I slowly relinquish myself to the bed, and found myself embraced in a pleasant scent. өм뾱은þύ's scent. Somehow, I feel like I'm going to have pleasant dreams tonight. Don't get weird, buddy. Don't get weird on me. Hold on to that little bit of happiness. I drifted towards dreamland. Holding on. Not hold on. Holding. Act 4, I guess. This is the inside of a spaceship. You are all currently on a journey through space. Are you familiar? Are you familiar with Noah's Ark? That's right. We have abandoned Earth. We have been abandoning the Earth. There is no danger of police brutality, drunk drivers, pyromaniacs, or your mental neighbors. Breathing problems resulted from exhaust fumes or atmospheric pollution are no longer a concern. And of course, there's no need to worry yourself with exams or competitive rivalry. However, there are still rules in this free and beautiful world. Freedom can only exist supported by the bonds of rules. If you desire, at all costs, to return to that helpless shithole of a planet, then follow the rules. Do you understand what I'm saying? My order follow each and every one of you. My order follow each and every one of you. Okay. May order follow each and every... Not my. Okay, that's why it made 0 sense. Ding dong, ding dong. Alright. Good morning, you guys. It is 7 a.m. Rise and shine. Let's make today into the best day it can be. By that standard, he means by blowing his stuffing everywhere and someone gets murdered. Rubbing the sleep out of my eyes, I slowly rose from the bed. In өм뾱은þύ's room. That's right, we all promised to have breakfast together. I'd better get going. I bet she's dead in your room. I left өм뾱은þύ's room and headed for the cafetorium. It didn't give me any options to go anywhere else. When I arrived in the cafetorium, several people were already there. Good morning to you, Negi. Listen to this. I was the first to arrive this morning. Good morning. Morn. Early to rise, I see. The people gathered in the first wave were those in the students with good habits category. And the ones who showed up a bit late.
Oi.
Sup? Sorry I'm late. Took a bit longer to do my makeup than usual. Oh dear, please excuse my tardiness. I was so engaged in my morning work. Students with a slightly loose adherence to time, most high schoolers probably fall under this group. And then there were the ones who make everyone wait, drifting in unfashionably late. Drifting in unfashionably late. Sorry I'm late. Good morning, everyone. My bad, I slept in. What? Is there something wrong with me being late? Yeah, well, you know. I didn't oversleep. I just couldn't find my way, dude. I got lost in the Bermuda Triangle. Truth as truth. Alright. Those to whom time holds no meaning, living at their own pace, unconcerned about others. And thus, everyone finally gathered. Under normal circumstances, that would have been true. Mizono is missing. We're not all here yet. Still missing Mizono and Togami. I expected no less of Togami. But Mizono should have been with the students with good habits crowd. And yet, she wasn't here.
Nanda.
What? Did something happen?
Oh.
He's been here all along. Yo, Togami, you see Mizono around? Like I know where she is. I left my room and came straight here. Has she forgotten our breakfast oath? She lives her life by her schedule. Listening to them talk, the small seed of apprehension planted in my breast. I really hope I wasn't right. Please don't be right. Please slowly began to sprout. I'm gonna go check on her. No sooner than the words left my mouth, I darted out into the hall. I arrived at my destination. The room I had exchanged with Mizono for one night. My room. The room she was supposed to have slept in. However, that room... and the span of a single night had transformed into something completely different. What happened here? Well, the key is the first thing that pops out at me because it's, you know, closest to you, but I'm gonna look at the sword. This is the Glidden practice sword I brought back with me for self-defense. The blade has been drawn from the scabbard. More importantly, what about Mizono? This is the Glidden practice sword I bought. A keychain has fallen onto the floor with my name on it. When we exchanged rooms, I gave this to Mizono. Lint roller seems fine. A large quantity of lint roller tape is missing. Since when? She probably cleaned up before sleeping in your nasty ass bed. Okay, hammer's still there. Okay, it's still sealed. Any letters written? More important. Shut up. I'm busy. There was a struggle. There are marks on the walls and floors. They were slashed with a blade or something. Yeah, well, why? You know what happened, but more importantly, what happened to Mizono? Your trash can was tousled as well. This is the stand that held the practice sword. More importantly, what about... It's not super in... Alright, let's look in the bathroom. I peeked into the shower. Oh no. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! What? I peeked into the shower. No! No! Oh, it's pink! It's pink! It's not blood, it's pink. It's not blood. It's not blood. She just got... She got stabbed with a paintball knife. That's what... She's fine. It's okay. It took a while for me to realize I was screaming. Oh, man. The sight before me burned itself into my retinas. And then... the stage went dark. Chapter 1. Kill free or live hard. An everyday life. Is that the end, or is this just chapter 1 starting? I opened my eyes to a wide open ceiling. A somewhat familiar wide open ceiling. I sat up, and this time I saw a face. A somewhat familiar face. Ah, you're finally awake. You okay? This ain't the time for a nice, relaxing wake-up. Hurry your ass up. What happened? Dude, you lost consciousness. Negs. So we carried you here. It is not unthinkable in such a situation. Such a situation? Nah! Negi, are you sure you're okay? It wasn't a dream? That wasn't... a dream? No, that was reality. Sayaka Mizono is dead. A thick, slimy despair spread through my body, then burst out like an explosion. I jumped up and then ran. Where do you intend to go? Where do you think? I have to see if Mizono. I have to see Mizono. Everyone's already confirmed it. There is no doubt Sayaka Mizono is dead. No, I'm going... He said sit still. What's not gonna change if you go? But what's the point in staying here? And anyway, what's everyone doing in the gymnasium at a time like this? Our friend, Mizono. She's dead. Dead. It finally hit me. When that word left my mouth. Mizono is dead. We're not here on our own will, of our own will either. Then why? Isn't it obvious? Monokuma, he told us to gather here. Of course, we objected. What are you saying? Something terrible has happened to Meizono. However,
それは
it was my suggestion. I recommended we all follow his orders for the time being. We're prisoners, are we not? There's little merit in us fighting back every step of the way.
そう
To avoid any more needless sacrifice. Why should we have to listen to what that thing tells us to do? It's obvious that he is the one who killed Meizono.
違うよ
I wouldn't do something like that. If you believe anything, believe that. You dare show your face?
あのね
Unless a rule has been violated, I will not personally get involved. And I certainly wouldn't do anything that goes against the spirit of the Academy life.
聞いてよ
I'm famous at safari parks for being twice as stringent about the rules as the other bears.
でも
But then, who killed...
まだまだ
You already know the answer. It was one of you guys who killed Sayaka Meizono. At those words, we fell into complete silence. One of us who killed Meizono? That's not possible.
あれあれ
Huh? Is something wrong? Your face looks like a dove that got mowed down by a Gatling gun. How does someone's face look like that?
うぷぷぷ
Come on. Didn't we already go over this?
Yahoo!
All that happened was one of you guys killed Meizono so you could graduate. Those are the rules. There's nothing wrong with it. You're lying, yes? Of course he's lying. He's the one who killed her.
違うよ
Nope. The killer is one of you guys. The person who did the deed should know that perfectly well. Huh? Unconsciously, I looked around at everyone's faces. Everyone else was doing the same. We traded glances with fear, confusion, and suspicion. Back and forth, back and forth. Is that the truth?
なんだと
Who killed her? My goodness, some of you still can't accept it. Shut it! I ain't buying that shit.
黙れ
Maybe she killed herself? We don't know what was on that tape. Silence. While it's still here, I have something I'd like to verify with the teddy bear over there. Assuming one of us really is a murderer, that person is able to graduate, correct?
は
Huh?
おい
Don't play stupid, you said so yourself. One can graduate by committing murder.
うぷぷぷぷ
Oop, boop, 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 boop. Boop, 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 boop. Mwahahahaha.
は
Why the go off? Get goofa? Goofava.
うぷぷぷ
Oop, 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 because you're naive. Way too naive. You think it's just that easy? Just gonna kill someone?
こらこら
That's hugely naive, devilishly naive, hellishly naive. Quite the contrary, the real fun starts here. The real fun?
では
And how about this? Let me tell you about the supplementary rules concerning graduation. As I've explained to you already, you can't graduate unless you kill someone. But in doing so, there was another promise you had to keep, too, wasn't there?
もしかすると
The sixth rule, don't get caught. The villain who... You must not betray the other students that you are a murdering villain. Okay. I believe that's what you're referring to, yes?
つまり
Bingo! Just killing isn't good enough. you gotta do the deed and get away with it. So a short while after you off some poor sucker to see if you satisfied those conditions,
Yahoo!
we'll hold a class trial. A class trial? A class trial will begin in a few hours after a corpse has been discovered, during which the murderous villain will have his fierce showdown on the class courtroom versus the remaining students, the heroes. The question at the trial is, which one of you guys is the super duper high school villain? The answer to that question will be decided by a vote conducted at the end of the trial. If the answer you guys come up with is correct, the order disputing villain will be punished, and everyone else will get to continue life together. On the other hand, if you, the jury, select the wrong person as the villain will live on, having escaped from his sins. You're saying his a lot. We don't know that it's a guy. And the rest of you heroes will be punished, unless it is a guy and that is a clue. If that happens, of course, your lives together here will be forcibly concluded. And that's all there is to the class trial, folks. By the by, this word you keep repeating, punished, how do you mean? I assume death. To put it simply, we'll kill you. I'm talking executed. Executed? What do you mean, executed? I think we know what he means. Execution. I mean execution. Execution. And the electric chair. Billow with the poison gas. Ripped to pieces by a hurricane. In other words, if we are correct in choosing the killer, only the killer will be killed. But if we are wrong, all of us will be executed? Such a smart chimpanzee. That deadpan appeal of innocence is a nice little trick, too. Basically, this is like the lay judge system in the outside world. You guys are the ones who decide who the criminal is. However, you can't make that decision lightly. All you guys' lives are at stake, after all. I'll add all that to the school rules so you can go back and look at it whenever. The school rules have been modified. You can verify the changes from within your Electro ID. Well, wait a second. This is all, like, totally crazy. What's all this crap about class trials? There's no way I'm participating. And why is that? Like you even need to ask. Why should I have to play with this find the culprit game with you? What's this? Someone won't participate in the class trial, then they must be penalized. Huh? Penalized? I'll probably lock you up in a dark and scary prison or something. Quit your babbling. Even if you threaten me, I'm still not participating. How selfish. You're the one being selfish, making us kill each other. Leave me out of it. with such an overwhelming evil power staring me in the eyes, I'm shaking in my boots. But I will not yield to the darkness. Monokuma will always fight to the bitter end. If you truly wish to pass, you must take me down first. As he finished, Monokuma charged, his feet pitter-pattering against the hard floor. But... oomph. There, are you happy now? Right back at you. Huh? Violence against the headmaster, Monokuma, is prohibited. This is a violation. Heed my call, O Spear of Legend. Gongir, come to thine master's aid. What? Huh? What? That doesn't make sense. Why me? In her final moments, Inoshia's eyes went wide. Could I have saved her? And just like that, she never moved again. What? No! You're shitting me. Inconceivable! I would read that in a silly voice if not... you know, someone dying. I'm really feeling it now, right now. The importance of tropes. I was wanting to avoid causing any unnecessary deaths, if at all possible. But I guess a sacrificial lamb really is necessary. Man, I love that trope. But hey, you guys get it now, don't you? I mean business. If you resist, I'll make Swiss cheese out of you, blow you up, bury you alive, melt you, etc. If you don't want to end up like that, you guys better adhere strictly to the school rules. Inoshia's body skewered by spears. A pool of blood was forming beneath it. That was the first time I had seen the moment of a person's death. Anyone could tell just by looking. Enoshima, our friend until just a moment ago, was dead, killed, terminated. And it all happened just like that. This is death. It's nothing to be surprised about. She's just dead. All she is dead. It's a ridiculous it's as ridiculously apparent as the inevitable destruction of mankind. It's as stunningly natural as the inevitable end of the world. This isn't some RPG. Cram as many bird feathers down her throat as you want. She ain't coming... It's phoenix down, not bird feathers. It is the down of a phoenix. She ain't coming back. Nope, this is reality. Why did you kill her? Weren't you going to imprison her? I changed my mind. You didn't premeditate murder her? Premeditate? How do you spell that? Premeditate? Premeditated? For murder? Is that what you said? Hey, I'm Monokuma. Ah, that's not terribly important. I have something I need to give you guys before you start searching for the villain. This is a file with some data I gathered on the corpse. I call it the Monokuma file. I mean, you guys are amateurs. There's only so much you could find out from a corpse. So I went ahead and gathered info on the body and any cause of death. Cause of deathy for you. Huh? You're wondering how I know what the cause of death is? I watched the whole thing, start to finish, in stunning high-definition clarity, thanks to my security cameras. Then you know who the culprit is, and the one who killed Meizono. You betcha. If I didn't, I couldn't make an impartial judgment at the class trial. Now could I? Your judgment should be impartial. I'm slightly relieved to hear that.
Yeah!
Alrighty then. Best of luck with your investigation. You're gonna need all the luck you can get. Do what you gotta do. I'll be seeing you again soon. At the class trial. And with that, Monokuma left, leaving us confused, bewildered, alone with Enoshima's horribly mangled body. For some time, not a one of us could even open our mouths to speak. Naturally, we were shocked by Meizono and Enoshima's irrational death. Irrational. But that wasn't all. Someone in this room killed another human being. On top of that, if we don't find out who did it, everyone else will be executed. We looked at each other with mistrusting eyes. Could things get any worse? However, despite the disturbing abnormality of our situation, she was not perturbed in the slightest. Perturbed? I don't know. Is this really the time to be depressed? Besides, with everyone so blindly mistrusting of one another, much like blind faith, the outcome can only be disaster.
Huh?
Huh? We need to work together. It's up to you who you want to believe in and who you want to doubt. Indeed, fretting over the deceased won't befit anyone. That's awful. I've warned you numerous times already. Those who cannot adapt will simply die. Inability to adapt, disobedience, these things lead to death. You reap what you sow. You're terrible, even in this situation. That's way out of the line. Out of line. We need to focus on figuring out who the killer is, first of all. If we don't, then all of us will be executed. Precisely. It's time to begin the hunt. Either way, we cannot escape it. We have no other choice. We've got no choice. This is really our only choice. Execution my ass. You ain't fucking killing me. Shit. Let's get going. We have no other choice. Every one of us was whispering that to ourselves, as if trying to instill in us some confidence and drive. Yes, we have no other choice. Even if we don't want to, we have no other choice. Our one chance at holding on to our lives, we have no other choice. Beyond that, I need to know why Meizono killed. Why was Meizono killed? Why did Meizono have to die? I'm afraid of the answer, but I have to know. If I don't, I'll never be able to accept Meizono's death. And that's why I have no choice. Okay, so my suspects off the top of my head are Dead Girl, as I guess she would be my primary suspect, and then my secondary suspect would be the guy who arrived first. Followed by probably the shifty guy. Obviously, like, he's what they wanted you to have as your first suspect because he came so late. But then after him is immediately Yashiro, because he's in complete denial, which means he could have snapped at any moment. So those are my four. I think that everyone else has a good grasp on reality. I mean, there's the perv, but he seemed just as shocked, and he's probably incapable of murder. Chicky back there seems entirely too terrified of everything to actually murder anyone. And yeah, so there we go. I mean, then again, she was in the kitchen a while back, and she had ready access to a knife, but I don't know if that's actually logical, or if that'll ever come up. Alright, so we'll start by talking to you.
네.
Before we begin investigating Meizono's death, what should we do about preserving the crime scene? Preserving the crime scene? You mean watchmen to ensure no one tampers with it? Well, we would have to be sure of the innocence. So really, we need people to have an alibi, but if we should have all been sleeping in the same room. That is the first thing that should have happened if you guys wanted to prevent anyone's death, because it's a lot harder to kill someone when there's like 50 other people around. In fact, you guys would know right away who killed who. And you'd probably be safer too, sleeping in the same room. I don't know why we didn't try that, but hey, whatever. If the culprit tampers with the evidence, we're at a stalemate. Alright, then I'll be on watch. I'm no good at figuring stuff out anyway. I'll leave it to you all. To figure out who killed that chick. Then Owada's on lookout at the crime scene. Okay, but we don't trust anyone yet. Now we can't just let him watch by himself. Huh? Why not? Because he could be the murderer. You could be the murderer. I guess he doesn't know that because he's not good at thinking about stuff like that. Isn't it obvious? What if you're the culprit? By volunteering for guard duty, you can destroy all the evidence you want. What? Screw you! Okay, so I put forward this. That whoever killed her probably had plenty of time to destroy any of the evidence they wanted. Because we don't know what time it took place. Everyone was in their own rooms that are soundproof, sleeping. So it could have literally been anyone. It could have literally been someone as soon as I went into my room, you know, just waiting to watch me leave so that she was alone and murder her. Like, that's so really it probably doesn't matter who goes on guard duty because, you know, the evidence is probably already gone. And I shall be on guard as well. That eliminates the issue. 2-player co-op with Master Mondo Uwada and Sakura Ugami. Fierce watchmen indeed. For the two of us who cannot join in the investigation, we rest our lives in your hands.
でも
I'm kind of scared, but I'll give it a shot. Alrighty, let's inspect the body. I gently brought my hand to Inoshima's dead body. Like they do on TV and the movies, I checked her pulse in her neck and wrist. She's really dead. There was no other way to say it. She was completely and utterly dead. Confirming it was unnecessary. Sustaining injuries like that and losing that much blood. It'd be more surprising if someone could survive that. Whoa, wait a sec. Whoa, wait. Hold on. She's dead? Then this is the real thing. It's not some kind of event, but really real, dude. No, save me. Get me out of here. Someone!
何よ
Took you long enough. Alright. Do we start the investigation now? Is that what's going on? Anyone, get me out of here. Alright, whatever. Let's talk to her.
何なの
I don't like it. But we've got no choice. We gotta find the killer. If we don't, we'll be killed too. So, it would actually have been really clever as a plot device, as well as, you know, Monokuma's plan all along, if she had been murdered after she was the culprit, because it's going to be a lot harder to get a confession out of a dead body. Also, it's going to make it harder for her to slip up, and, you know, so I think that if she is the killer, that was a glorious move on Monokuma's part, because now it's more likely that he'll get to murder everyone. If we choose the correct culprit, only the culprit will be executed. But if we are wrong, all of us will be killed. These are the school rules. What is this madness? You're still a suspect. You serious? You're really determined to find the culprit, huh? Hurry up and begin your investigation. I have. What's this? I just noticed something. Noticed something? What is it? I was looking over the Monokuma file, and I noticed something very simple, yet very particular. Peculiar, rather, not particular. Huh? What is it? Please, have a look for yourself. The place where Sayaka Meizono died is Makoto Negi's room. Bedroom. Ah, she's right. And could it be? Everyone's eyes pointed at me all at once. Hold on, I didn't do it. Meizono and I traded rooms for the night. That's all. We did it because she was terrified.
何なのよ
That has lie written all over it. To tell the truth. The look in her and their eyes changed dramatically. Their gazes were filled with doubt and fear. In other words, they suspected me. Well, you suspect all of them, so it's fair enough. Are you all done talking? And let's begin our investigation. From here, we split up. Who killed Sayaka Meizono? To reach the answer to that question, you must gather evidence and follow it to its logical conclusion. If you make the wrong deduction,
それは
well, I don't suppose I need to tell you what happens then, do I?
面白い
Methinks I'd rather you didn't.
じゃあね
Good luck. Kiguri hastily departed the gymnasium, leaving only those words behind.
じゃあな
I'll be off as well. Continuing after Kiguri, Togami also disappeared from our sight. Damn, that's right. We're on guard duty. Gotta hurry down to the crime scene. Yeah, before they get there, you guys should have been the first to leave. Yes, indeed.
Alright.
I'll warn you assholes right now. If one of you is the killer, and you try to tamper with any evidence, I'll find you first. I'll beat you to a fucking pulp before your execution. I'll pulverize you, liquidize you, grind you to fucking dust. With his words still hanging in the air, Owada and Ugami swiftly exited the room.
あのさ
But investigating a murder? We're not detectives or police. What are we supposed to do?
どうす
You don't need to do anything. It's perfectly obvious who killed Sayaka Meizono. You don't mean I'm talking about you. Like I said, I didn't do it. How is that supposed to be good enough? But, give some evidence. Stay back. Do you intend to kill me too?
あのさ
Anyway, we should do whatever we can. It's not like we're totally certain Negi did do it. Touché, let us investigate to our heart's content. Even if I wanted to, I couldn't investigate anything. Huh? Why is that? I'm not good with blood. Just seeing blood, I feel like I'm going to pass out. Ah, whatever. No one's expecting nothing from you anyway. Alright then, I'm off. We off. Hold on a second. Before you go, hear me out. My voice fell on deaf ears as everyone left the gymnasium one by one. Their suspicious gaze still pointed in my direction. Does everyone really think I'm the killer? Why did things turn out like this? There's no way I could kill her. Why the hell would I kill Meizono? I've got to do something. At this rate, everyone... By execution, I mean execution. Execution. But bzz, bzz, in the electric chair, billow billow with the poison gas, ripped to pieces by a hurricane. Is going to end up like that. I won't let things go Monokuma's way. I'll do everything in my power to find the culprit. The culprit who killed Meizono. The investigation! First, I should take a look at what Monokuma's file thinks. Victim, Sayaka Meizono. Time of death, approximately 1:30 a.m. The corpse was discovered in Negi's bedroom in the dormitory area. The victim died in the shower in Negi's room. Cause of death, a stab wound to the abdomen. Additionally, signs of blunt force trauma are visible on the right wrist, which is broken. I have to perform an investigation with only that to go on. If I want to get to the bottom of this, I've got to do something. For my life, and for everyone else's lives. And for Meizono, too. I'll find out why Meizono was killed, no matter what. loaded Monokuma File 1 into your Electro ID. You can find it in the ammunition menu. Okay, so it's evidence is what they mean by ammunition. I kind of want to think it's her, but there would definitely be scratches or claw marks on someone's body. They should all get naked and let me examine them. Okay, so I am going to end this here. Thanks so much for watching. Leave a like, comment on what you think of the game so far. Let me know who you think did it. Hey, go check out the other videos I've done, and I will see you soon. Oh, is that my head? Give me back my head, please.